I didn't set up my mic tonight. What a dingbat. I could probably try, but I think we're okay without it, so. Hello. Hi. Hi, Georgia. Tiffany. No, not with these questions, please. I'm just chilling, and I think I'm gonna knit another hat. Last time I did this really bright, but I feel like tonight, since it's so dark and gloomy, this is more fitting. So we're gonna knit another hat. I don't know where I'll put this. I'm just gonna put that one back there. And then maybe I'll work on that blanket some more because that's nice to work on. What are you guys up to tonight other than watching YouTube? Idaho Falls. Yeah, it's a color. Color is called Pagoda, which is interesting. The other one was called Fiesta. It's like a deep burgundy kind of color. It's nice though. I don't know if it's my color, but very nice. I don't have my mic set up tonight, so I guess I'll just talk louder. I need a haircut, you guys. I'm knitting on a Friday. If I'm sitting, I'm knitting. Still sound good? Okay, good to know. Good to know. That's very true because all of those red ones are going for that melt the ice uh thing, hey? Oh, why does that retractor comment? Yes, I am from Canada, but I still think that there's people in Canada that are like knitting for that. We're even dyeing yarn for that. Why did you think I don't have siblings? About a secondhand yarn, do you know? So what I would do is bag them in like Ziploc bags and then throw them in the freezer for a couple of days, like maybe 3 days. If depending on what kind of yarn it is, you could tie it up in a pillowcase and put it in the wash in the dryer, but I didn't really ever have success with that. If you're worried about um like moths or like larva eggs or anything being in it, then definitely try the freezing and take a good look at it. And then I would just wash whatever you make from it after it's already made. Hi, guys. I'm not really watching Canada. It was on at work, so I was listening to my mom and my sister cheering for Canada. But I'm not really watching FIFA. I'm not following along with it. Good morning. Is Frankenstein washable, like my plushie? Hello. Hi. Big Pookie. I'm good. How are you? Um, no, I wouldn't throw it in the wash or anything like that because it would probably not do well. The blanket yarn is washable. If anything, you would just spot clean. So like get a damp cloth and like wipe down any spot if there was something on there that was like bugging you. I get my yarn from all over. Yarn Inspirations, Premier Yarns, We Crochet. Yes. Yeah, when you block it, for sure. Still freeze it beforehand just so you kill any eggs if there is anything like that in there. And then when you block it, wash it with like the wool wash kind of soap stuff. I can't remember the brand. I had some in here. Soak, I think it's called Soak. And then you should be okay. Oh, what do you mean I can click that? You're you're gonna go in timeout. No, it's not even simping. It's just trolling, trying to be annoying. So Chris is in timeout now. Godzilla. Sometimes he shows up. Like sometimes people show up midstream, but I did start late tonight. Like it's already 8 o'clock. So if anybody's on the East Coast, I think it's already pretty late, right? Hello. I don't feel bad for Chris. I know. I hit my watch hours for um this, but it just needs a couple days to like show up in my account, but I definitely hit them. So, yay. I don't know if I would use that. Um I would just whatever I said before. Just freeze it. That's all you have to do. I don't know where I put my needles. Oh, here we go. A Sasquatch. Oh, I don't have my iPad here, but I will show you. I'll show you one that I did. It kind of turned out like a sloth squatch. I'm gonna knit a hat tonight. Super chats are coming soon, you guys. Like hopefully next week. I don't know how long it takes for everything to like go through. No, my sister hasn't agreed to come on yet. Maybe we'll do something over the summer. Don't really post too many shorts, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. Here it is. This one here. That little sloth squatch thing, you know? Whoops, what am I clicking? Yeah, that's late. Yes, yes, these are all my designs. All my crochet patterns. She might be. I'm good. How are you? It is. It kind of looked like a sloth squatch. Don't you agree? A sloth and a Sasquatch had a baby? No. Good morning. I don't know what that meme is. Oh, the vampire is still nothing but legs. Haven't gotten around to it yet. I started working on a mini scarecrow. Oh, thank you. Hey, yeah. So when it was like my very first attempt at a plushie and trying to figure out how I could make like design one, and it came out not great, but somebody wanted to buy it still. So I did end up selling it. Hello. Who's getting mad at you, Tiffany? I'm in my Scott Calvin outfit today, the gray on gray, because it's just one of those days. Oh, I know. Everybody tells me to sell them. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Yeah, everything's handmade. Yes, the nice thing about this yarn is it is not itchy at all. It literally feels like butter. It's so soft and it's the best. Not itchy. Because I wouldn't wear something itchy, so I'm not going to make it if it's itchy, you know? Everyone's good. Hey, Kurt. I'm just knitting up hats tonight because it's like a gloomy little night, gloomy day today, rainy day. So I just feel like making something easy. Well, this is merino wool, 100% merino wool. So it is natural. I'm from heaven. Where are you from? Good morning. No, I don't practice witchcraft as much as I should. No, Tiffany, you just ask the same question over and over. You always ask me if I've eaten. You always say you like my sweatpants. And it's you ask me if I'm tired all the time. My sister isn't crazy. She's just wild. Just Google soak and it should come up like even on Amazon. This is a great color. You guys are all calling it maroon. I would call it like burgundy though. Well, because we're all witches here, are we not? No, I don't make bikinis anymore because they kind of fall apart. One stitch off. Uh-oh. ASMR? I don't have my mics on, but I could. You know what? I went to Texas Roadhouse once. Twice did I go? Maybe once, I think. And it was okay. Bordeaux, that's a great way to describe this color. No, I can't make you a banana hammock. Okay, I'm gonna use the seashell tonight. I'm in like a coastal vibe. I don't know if this is gonna focus for you guys though. Is it gonna focus? Look how cute that little shell is. Adorable. I don't know how. I'm not like fully monetized yet. So like I haven't clicked anything to do it. So I don't think I can do it yet, but like next week when I stream, you can have it. Super chat. Dentist content. Okay. Mhm. What? I feel like most of the crochet people are pretty normal on here. It was okay, yeah. It's just like the American portions are crazy and everything was so deep fried that like it's so heavy and you feel kind of yucky after. But those buns were really good that they give you and I can't even remember what we ate, like maybe some, like the pickles or something. Nice, Kurt. What kind of projects are you working on? Oh, thank you, Darla. Do I cook in a crock pot? Haven't done that in years. I'm knitting a hat. I'm from heaven. Where are you from? Oh, I need to make my Pitbull sweater first. Yes, you can get the soap on Amazon. It was all witchcraft. I just cast a spell and then all of these plushies appeared. No, I can't. Ooh, nice. What kind of bag, what kind of style are you doing it? Oh, I wish mine was 5 years old. She's like somewhere between 13 and 16. You can tell she's getting older. It makes me sad. They all come to life between 3 and 4 a.m. because that is dead time. A Superman costume? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe she's closer to 13. No, I'm not ready to mingle. Ooh, very nice. I'm hopefully gonna do some sewing over summer break, and then me and my friend are going to try beaded embroidery, which I'm really excited for. Nice, Kurt. Yeah, I'm making another hat. I'm not a sports fan, no. I know this color is really pretty, hey? Yes, soak wash. You want to see the shelf behind me? Oh, that sucks. We had to put our family football down because of cancer too. I do have a full-time job, yeah, but my hours aren't technically full-time. Okay, you want to see the shelf? I need to like file my nails underneath because they're all chipping and catching on my yarn. So here's the Christmas ones. Okay. Reindeer, snowman, Santa. Somewhere up there are my bears. And then here's the Halloween guys. See them? And then yarn. So that's all. Those are my designs. That's all that's there. Yeah, do stuff that makes you happy. Yeah, those are all my designs. No marriage proposals yet. Lots of are you single and ready to mingle proposals though. Hello, John. Yeah, the Frankie is the best. Frankie and Pumpkin Man are my favorite. I don't sell them. I just sell the patterns so that people can make their own. The evening is young. Yeah. Yeah. I did hit my watch hours though. So that's exciting. It just needs to like reload and or like load into my account. But I'm for sure there. Everyone should have goals. That's true. Goals and hobbies. Because why not? I know it's so exciting. Finally hit a milestone. Oh no. We got a marriage proposal. You jinxed it. Yeah, exactly. I would like it to be an audience actually interested in my work and crafting, but we'll see. I'm almost beautiful. Almost. So close. Not quite though. I maybe bought a pair of shoes from Zoomies, like Vans if they were on sale, but I actually don't know if I truly have or not. I learned to knit on YouTube because my grandma was going to teach me, but she wasn't a very good teacher. She just said, okay, you go like this. This is what you do. You knit and then you purl and then you knit and then you purl. And I was like, well, that's not going to cut it for me. So I had to go on YouTube. Hello, David. I'm selfish. Oh, what happened to my nose? I was attacked by a pack of wild monkeys and they ruined my nose. My phone number is 310 Pizza Hut. Biggest project I've knitted. Knitted would be a cardigan, but crocheted is a 9-foot snake. Thanks, I try. You was 7. What are you, a thumb? Yes, where is it? It's a little seashell. I don't know if it will focus. Ugh, it never wants to. The back is cuter though. Isn't that so cute? I have a whole bunch of stitch markers. Good evening. Just trolls. Thank you, William. Thank you. I know, isn't it so cute? I don't know if I have any other like super cute ones. No, I've not made a King Julian. I don't have the snake. I sold both of them. They only took about a week because what I do is I try to work through like one ball of yarn per night while I watch something on TV before bed. And so it takes about 6 to 7 skeins and works up in about a week. I'm not going to make an Annabelle doll, no. A parrot? I feel like that would be really hard. Oh, that's not good. Just ignore them. I'm just making a hat. I'm going to make another one of these. I don't know why I'm making hats because I'm not currently selling anything, but why not? I think it's the Lodge hat. I can't remember what her name is though because she changed her name. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Nice. If I were to like actually lock in and just sit here and knit a hat, probably like an hour to an hour and 20. But on here, it'll probably take me longer. My favorite projects that I've made are these guys back here. I do live a comfortable, happy life. I only sell the patterns. I don't sell the finished items. Scars of my nose. Okay. Knitting, does it relax me? I don't know. Thank you. I love my Frankenstein too. Backstock? Let me scroll and see what you said. What do you like talking about on the stream? Literally, whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, if I, I don't know. See, I'm like waffling between do I do markets again? Do I not do markets? Um, I kind of want to try, but I don't know if markets are dead. You're looking at my hobbies. What are your hobbies? Yes, they're little candy corns. Do you want me to grab them? I'm pretty comfy today. I'm in my Scott Calvin outfit and it's not 30 degrees. It's nice and cold. I've probably been knitting for 10 years now. And then I'm going to grab some of my stitch markers. Where should all selling kinds of toys? I don't know what that means. I'm making a hat. Ooh, paddleboarding. I've never gone paddleboarding. Chimichangas hates this one. My little candy corn character. Kind of cute, right? I don't know. People just want to pick me apart. Why not? Just let them. If Chimichangas shows up, he's gonna love this. I don't know if he will tonight though. So he'll leave that there. What do I like doing in the summer? This knitting, crocheting, designing, dreaming about the fall. Can I make the Rugrats? I don't know. Halloween Town movie? Yeah, all of them. I've seen all of them. No Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. True. That's the one thing that kind of deters me from markets is the entry fees can be so crazy. They can be like $400 to $1,000. Angry Beavers was a great show. Never watched Beavis and Butthead. Well, I have watched it. I never liked it. Outdoor, maybe like going for walks and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not an outdoor. I'm an indoor cat. This guy is probably just about an hour, maybe 40 minutes. The other guys could be anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours. Um, if I see that name pop up, I'll look, but Ren and Stimpy, I watched a little bit of that. I know they do. And then you have to think like, okay, I sell my hats like once they have the pom-poms and stuff on them, I sell them for used to $65 a hat. So then I'm like, God, I have to literally sell so many hats just to pay off my table and booth fee. So I don't know. It depends what I'm making. I think crochet is easier for me. Yes, I made all these toys. One of my favorite songs, One of These Nights by the Eagles. Crazy work. No, because this ball of yarn is $40. So the hat's got to be expensive. I would do high-end items and then I did my lower end, I guess, item. So I could get a ball of yarn for $8 at the time, and I used to sell those hats for I think $40. Um, yeah, $40 for this because it's merino wool, so this is like this is like the high quality stuff. The other stuff is like a 100%, well, no, I want 100%. I think it's 80% wool, and then the rest is acrylic. So acrylic is not very high end, but and the wool probably isn't like the best wool either. But there's so many benefits to merino wool. Yeah. It's temperature regulating, so you won't get too hot or too cold. It's antibacterial, I believe. Um, it's super soft and it maintains its shape, which is very important. It's not warmer because the if you were to wear acrylic, you would probably like overheat and your head would get sweaty. But with merino wool, that won't happen to you because, like I said, it's temperature regulating. And then he's probably gonna fall if I move this. It maintains its shape. So if I were to wear this and like put this on, it's got to stretch a little bit to fit my head. And then when I pull it off, see how it like kind of stretches out a bit? But you can put it back together and it will literally go back and maintain its shape and look the exact same. So it won't like fully stretch out. So there's a lot of like benefits to the merino wool versus like the lower priced yarns. Yeah, it's definitely warm. It's not like cold, but you don't like get sweaty and nasty in it. I do think about it, but I don't know. See, then that's another thing. Like that would be a huge investment. So I think if I was going to do that, I would have to be actually fully committed to selling at markets again. So I think what I would do is like a smaller scale set and then see how I do with selling and then commit to like continuing to do that. Bye bye. I don't know what that means. Oh, I know. I ignore a lot of people. My most popular item, so my best seller is my pumpkin man. That one has made me a lot of money, like a disgusting amount of money, you guys. You probably wouldn't even think it. No, I don't cook, period. I have made knit sweaters, yes. I made one out of mohair, so it was like really light and airy. Um, so when I did markets, probably about 6 or 7 years ago now, one of the markets I did was a 3 day market, and I think I did about $10,000 at that market. Um, which was great. However, it was extremely exhausting. I do have pets. Yeah, I have 2 dogs. They're sleeping right beside me. My day is good. How's your day? All dolled up. I'm all dolled up. I don't know if you'd call it a profit. I did 3 shows that year. So I did a Halloween market. So most of my items were more like Halloween themed. This is before I was doing like my style of plushies too. So I was mainly selling wearables. I was selling hats, ear warmers. I think I would bring a couple blankets. And then I had like some dog amigurumis that I would sell. Um, but my main sellers were hats and ear warmers. So I feel like now I would actually have so much more to sell. Um, so it could do I could do well maybe. I don't know. I think I just have to like try it out. You wear merino wool sweaters all the time. Yeah, exactly. And merino wool is like the softest wool. It's so nice. I know I love making blankets. I make a lot of blankets. A hat for your shoulder. I don't know how that would work. But for my shows, I don't know if you guys are still listening to that. Um, I would prep. So I think my show started, the first one was maybe end of September. So that was September to November of doing shows, and I was knitting nonstop. Um, So it's hard to say because the hours and all the materials, but no, I don't think I have any friends. I have one friend that has an Etsy shop. She sells um cards and artwork for like people in AA and like people focusing on sobriety. So she has a little Etsy shop for that. I'm not sure if she's still doing it. I should ask her about that. Um, and my mom does a lot of like side hustle stuff too. So she's like a thrifter reseller and she does needle felting and all that. I haven't dressed up for Halloween in a very long time. My hands sometimes cramp up, but I shared on my shorts that hand massaging machine and it's actually works so well. If you go back to that short, you'll see that hand massaging thing. So that's really nice. I have no clue what that means. Tweety bird. Oh my god, that would be so cute. I don't know if Looney Tunes is still like under like license and you could do that. But I loved Looney Tunes. I don't know. I think like have you need to have a lot of listings and you have to do a lot of work of driving your traffic too, even though it says you don't. But like Pinterest helps, and having an active social media. But I honestly don't know. There's people on there, like I have knitting friends that have like over 30,000 sales, and I only have 7,000 sales. And I have had my Etsy shop for a long time. So I really don't know what the secret sauce is. I've not made a tea cozy, and everybody always asks me. That was actually the one product that people would always ask me for at markets, and I never did it. Yeah, maybe I will. I think I just need to not do a 3-day show and maybe do like a 1-day show. Maybe I should do that Halloween one because I think maybe like my fall plushies would do really well there. Yes, the Pumpkin Man is my best seller by far. That one is in done 5 figures for that one, and then everything else is still only in, like, 4 figures. I guess it's just muscle memory. If I was gonna dress up for Halloween, I don't know, maybe I was gonna do, I wanted to do Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein, or I don't know. One year I went as a deer. That wasn't very actually, it was a really good costume, it was really cute. Um But I don't know, I always overthink Halloween costumes. What would you guys go as for Halloween? No, I don't think no. I burnt myself out so bad from grinding. I would literally go to work from 11 to 7 p.m. and then from 8 p.m. till 3 a.m. I would stay up knitting and then I would try to wake up at 6 a.m. so I could knit from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. just to do it and it made me so sick, like so sick. Okay, that's Frankenstein. This is my pumpkin guy. Do you see him? Right here. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, Alice in Wonderland would be good. I feel like Daphne would be a good costume. Like the Scooby Doo is always a good costume. Um, Fembot is always like a good one. If you can get like a Austin Powers or Doctor Evil. I tried to crochet a deer and it was really hard. A ball of yarn, yeah. I should go as a grandma, little granny with her knitting. Wowie. Wowie. Oh, somebody say something about Michael Myers. Chucky? My sister went as Chucky one year. I think. Yeah, she did. I don't know if I have a picture of it, but it was so scary because Chucky was my biggest nightmare. Have you made what? My dogs are great. I know I don't have my microphone on. I'll try to talk louder. Hi. My dogs are snoozing over There. They're just having a little nap. Did you start? We just watched an episode today. I didn't like episode 6 and episode 7, but I was really tired when I watched episode 7, but episode 8 brought it right back. And I freaking love that show. I brought this closer. Hopefully that helps with the volume, you guys. Tinkerbell's a good one. Bye. I have a Chihuahua and a Pit Bull. Oh my God. I'm good. How are you? Hi. Episode 8. Okay, how funny when we were dying when she pulls out the taser and it says 2%. Oh my God. Patricia is such a queen. It's so funny. I love that it like literally gets you really scared and then comedic relief. So you're not like too scared and like you love all the characters. Like I literally want to go to Widow's Bay and be there. Maybe I used to just do my like write out my patterns in PowerPoint. Now I just design them on Canva. Spoiler alert, sorry. Are other people watching Widow's Bay? Yeah, wouldn't that be so cool? All the historical stuff. Okay, my nails are driving me. I need to file them underneath. They're like catching on this. Oh, that's crazy, John. How am I getting the ring? So the ring, I'll show you when I come back around. It's my stitch marker. So it's just on a loop and it just like gets pushed around by all the other stitches. I'm not that serious though. Very warm but raining. That's what it's like here today. It's like not freezing. It got a little bit chilly, but it was pretty like warm today and raining. Hello. Cuz I'm the Joker. That's why I'm so serious. San Diego. That's nice. No, the toes are unpainted. I live here. Where do you live? Hello. Some people might print them out. I can show you what my patterns look like. I'll show you an old pattern of mine. Not made a hoodie, no. What's the biggest thing you made of wool? I don't know. I don't do commissions though. A whale's vagina. Oh, I didn't show you guys the stitch marker. I'm literally in sweatpants. There's no outfit check. Okay, I'll show you what a pattern looks like. Yeah, when you've done it for 10 years, you can do it without looking. That's why I like knitting on here because I can read the chat and do that. Oh, I changed the view of this. Okay, let's look at an old one. No, you know what? Let's look at my basic knit beanie one because it's a free pattern on here. So I don't really care if you guys see the information. So patterns just look like this. It's probably going to be backwards, right? Because it's not mirrored. Title page, then just some information about what you need in order to make the pattern. I've never tried candy corn. Then the instructions on how to knit the pattern, and that's it. That one's like really small, but I have some patterns that are like 20 plus pages long, so it really just depends. but it's just like a PDF document and it gives you the instructions on how to do it. So I feel like it would be the same with any other kind of like medium. I know like with sewing patterns, I don't know how they get it like so big and then scale it down. Then you would print it off, cut out the pieces and tape it together. Or you could print off the pattern of it at like Staples and get it printed off on like giant paper that you could do without like cutting a million pieces. My face is so red right now, you guys. Just start. My tips are create if you're gonna like make other people's patterns, then that's fine. Credit the designers always. Tag the yarn always because that helps the yarn companies see your work too and they can reshare it and that helps you grow. If you're gonna get into designing, do not rip off any other designers' patterns. Don't make anything similar to what's already out there and just like find your own style. Okay, I think I might have done this wrong. Yeah, I gotta go back a couple stitches. I know. I never really do anything for Valentine's Day, like any Valentine's Day patterns. You're going to make a pumpkin man. Are you going to use my pattern? Somebody ripped off my pattern last year and I just saw it this year. I just saw it the other day and I literally posted all about it on social media and she got sewered on social media and she took the pattern down. I did have, yeah, tech ed, I think they called it. And I hated it because I did not want to use any of those machines. I know, I don't know why, like, the spooky stuff is just easier for me to do. I know, I like how she literally tagged me in her post, and I don't know why, I guess that it was just at a time where I was getting tagged a lot and stuff, so I didn't see it, and she wrote, "Pattern is mine, but inspired by Kit's Knits on Pinterest," and it was literally identical to my pattern. I was like, "What? Are you stupid?" Hello. Good night. Thanks for stopping in. I thought so. I thought that's what you meant. Guys, should we do something fun for my first monetized stream? Hello. Yes, a lot of plushies, all my designs. So I have to show them off. I think I'm gonna redo my shelves though. Like I was saying today, I think I'm gonna um mix the plushies in with the yarn maybe. I know, what should we do for my first monetized stream? We have to do something. Um See, I posted a video on that and I got a lot of comments. Some people said materials times two or charge yourself like a couple cents per stitch, but it was just crazy. I think you just need to look at what other people are charging and try to be like relative to that. Because if you're going to charge, say you're like trying to charge $80 for this, but somebody else is only selling it for 20, you're not going to sell it probably. So you have to look at like what you think people are going to pay for it. That's still like worth your time. I think the popping off is just like weird, simpy comments that come and go. Behind a waterfall, rage knitting again. The pumpkins are behind me. Hello. That would be pretty cool, actually. I wonder if anybody's done that. Competitive knitting, yeah. No. Ooh, a special guest? I wonder who, though. Who could we do? I'm not gonna show around my house. This is gonna be what you guys see, my craft room. What do you mean by kite? Okay, no. You're just annoying. So you're going into timeout. I don't know if that is or not. I don't know if some of these chats are like going through or not. The bad ones. People are, yeah, people do mess up the vibe. Your cat? Yeah, I could see that. I don't think my cats ever did anything with my yarn, but they both passed on. They were pretty chill, kind of brain dead cats. I try to go live like a couple times a week, not super, super often. Yeah, I do try to like time people out. I hit my watch hours, yes, but I have to wait for them to like, it takes like 5 days for it to show up in your account. So hopefully the next time I stream, it will be a monetized stream. Yeah, the cat would love it. I bet. And they're just like attacking and like pawing. Yeah, I think you can minimize chat, right? No, my day job is not related to knitting. It's related to education. Try to get this a little bit better. I don't really know what the monetization will do for me, but at least it's like cool to hit a milestone, you know? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I was sitting pretty close. I always do that because I'm trying to read and then it ends up being down here because I can't read it. It's too tiny. I feel like I need to get like my projector and project it onto the wall like super big so I can read it. I know, it's so exciting. What do you guys do for work? What are your guys' day jobs? So your tension will get better over time the more you practice. I was like I would knit quite tightly too when I first started, and then you learn how to like relax because I was so scared about the stitches falling off. Ended up back here. Carpenter, nice. No job, that's fine. Cross country trucking. Banking. Oh my gosh. Hello. That's cool. So many jobs, you guys. Hello, hello, welcome. If you watch closely though, I'm giving you guys the middle finger every couple of stitches here. Construction materials sales. Wow, very specific. I'm making a hat. You can watch the FIFA if you want. Are people playing right now? Money off of restreaming me. That's a bizarre comment to make. You like my nail color? Hi from Poland. Ooh, my dogs are gonna bark probably like any second now, you guys. Maybe if I keep talking, it will distract them from the loud thud we just heard and they won't end up actually barking, but probably not. No, I don't live in Austin or Florida. Yes, I did make everything in the background. Who said I have kids? I was born blonde and then my hair went mousy and so I highlight it. Hardest thing, I guess garments are always really difficult, sweaters and stuff. But probably I freehanded a piano pillow, like a giant piano pillow with all the keys, and that was pretty difficult. Yeah, like this mousy brown blonde color underneath the dark. That's my natural color. But like it's just kind of boring. So I feel like the blonde is better on me, but I don't know. Should I go back to dark? Probably not. You like my natural? Heather Locklear. That's a new one. I don't sell my finished items. I just sell the patterns for them. It's cold today, but it's been pretty warm lately. What's up? A redhead. Oh my goodness. I know my Frankenstein's my favorite. I should just pull him down here to sit with me, shouldn't I? I want to cut my hair off though, because I feel like it's giving sister wife, you know? Like I've maybe grown it a little too long. I don't know if my hair needs to be this long. As I'm pretty short. I'm 5'2", so like to have hair this long, I don't know if it's like fully necessary. I don't know if it's doing anything for me, but I don't know. I wouldn't want my hair to be like this awkward length, and I wouldn't want my hair to be too short. So a pixie cut, yeah. Portland's been hot. Today was a nice day. Yeah, I feel like we're both on the West Coast then, and so that's like probably the same here. I'm not a sister wife, no. I'm just afraid to start looking like one. I know, he fell. I knocked him over. Cornelia, sit up. I live here. Where do you live? Yeah, this is the red hat from the other day. Oh my gosh, you guys are going so fast now. Yeah, you could do a fabric liner. I used to get asked to put satin fabric inside, but that would just probably put the cost up way too high. This isn't itchy though, because this is merino wool, so there's no itch to it. You live in house? Cool. Hello, hello, hello. I'm a Gemini. What are you guys? We're gonna do this again. Geminis unite. I'm not open to being a sister wife, no. Pisces? Wow, we got a lot. Do we have one of every single sign here? Capricorn? Capricorn would say that. Another Gemini? Yes, I'll grab the pumpkin guy for you guys. Scorpio, nice. Emerald is my birthstone. Are you oh, so are you May? You're May, but are you Gemini or are you Taurus? Yes, you're looking at my crochet business. Oh, I'll show you what I'm thinking for my next set of nails. Well, that's such a that's so Capricorn coded. You guys tell me yes or no to what I'm going to do to my nails next. I'm going to keep these for a while because I go at least 4 weeks. Let's see though. All pins. Pretty sure I saved it. Okay. I want to do this like cat eye sparkle. All different colors. Isn't that pretty? Should I do this next time I get my nails done? Yes or no? Right? It's so pretty. No, keep the red. I love that. And then I would do red again after because I really like the red too. But I think that's so pretty. Like, I'm going to show her and she better not say no to it. Okay, let me grab the pumpkin man. A clown? I feel like red gives clown more than that. Ooh, that's cute. Yeah, I don't get the extensions. Thankfully, these are my nails, so it doesn't like feel weird. But men are so weird about red nails. Like the red nail theory is so true. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna time you out, Katie, because we're good. We understand. We understand, sweetheart. I know back scratches are so good, but look how creepy you can make your nails look. You know? If you guys get weird, I'm just gonna get weirder. This guy doesn't have his eyelids. Half-life? No. I timed him out. You can do whatever you want with nails like that. Here's my pumpkin man. He's been sitting so long, his legs are a little squishied. The pumpkin man, I think I like him. Definitely like him better than Cornelia, but I know he's spooky and cute. He's like perfect for fall, you know, with their own stories. I know I'm going to do a post with what I think they would listen to, watch, their favorite food, like all those things. I'm going to do like a little carousel post, you know. Because the taxes are confusing on Etsy to do. And oh, somebody's jealous. The spotlight's on the pumpkin. Hey, 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 don't dig at him. And yeah, I don't know. Shipping, I'm a little bit worried that somebody would like place an order and then like be like, oh, it never arrived or whatever. And then I'm kind of screwed. So I don't know. I don't really like pumpkin spice lattes. No. I do add stuffing inside. So it's stuffed with polyfill. If you've only been on for a week, it's going to take a while to get some orders. Just keep posting about your stuff though. Starbucks, I like a couple things. Like I like a chai tea latte from Starbucks, but that's about it. Because I'm not American, so I don't know what I would do. I know, he starts going for it. He's like, "I'm gonna make you look like an idiot, mom." What color is what yarn? Probably the Frankenstein took me the longest. Oh, well, good luck to you with your eyebrows. I got mine waxed once in grade 6 and then never again. And I'm 33 now, so I do draw them before and I adjust if it's not working out to what I have drawn. Yes, I'm Canadian. I don't know. I think if I were to sell my pumpkin people, I'd have to do like somewhere between 95 and like 125. You're an old looking 33. Thank you so much. I hope I look really old. I'm kind of hoping I look like somewhere between 70 and 85. That's what I'm going for. Do you have any idiot tips you get? Enough to go live? What do you mean? Most of my 20s I spent upset over somebody that didn't matter. I don't know. I was doing this a lot. I was still doing this because I was selling most of my stuff in person. And then I was working and having fun and going out with friends and, you know, going to bars on the weekend. Um, but also like doing my crafty stuff and working out and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for saying I look 24, but I think I do look my age. Yeah, I like to keep like one of my originals for sure. A cat in the room, yeah. Thankfully my dogs don't care. It hurts, but like momentarily. I don't know. You know what? I don't go to the bar anymore. I don't drink at all. I haven't had a drink in like 3, 4 years. Candy corn I would probably sell for like 40 bucks. But it was just fun being with your friends and like dancing and stuff. Bats are so overrated. You're so right, Jesse. Ew, no, wine? What color yarn is this? This is called Pagoda. Malabrigo Rasta. It's like the perfect spooky color, right? Spooky red. What are you asking about me not drinking? Candy bars. Those are the good ones. Yeah. The ring, it's a stitch marker, so I know where my row begins and ends. How did I wind all this hair inside of here, though, you guys? Gross. The candy corn up close. I mean, he's pretty darn close. Here he is. I'm not married because I do this. I'm not married because I didn't want to be married. Somebody asked me something. What made me get sober? Because I literally couldn't handle being hungover anymore and my health took a turn for the worse. Um, and I was having like a lot of really weird symptoms. And so I thought, well, first thing to do if you think you're sick is to cut out all the things that don't contribute to good health. And so that was alcohol for me. And I was never like a big drinker, but I just like there's no point. And I'm not like gonna have one drink would rather have 0 drinks. So, I'm not an alcoholic. I never had an issue with alcohol. I stopped drinking alcohol because I wanted to be in, like, peak health. Yeah, there's literally nothing worse. It was a great decision. It was literally the best decision I made because I would always give in to the peer pressure too. Um, I've always had a really, really low tolerance. Like I would have 2 drinks and then I would be so unwell. And people would be like, "Oh, just keep drinking. Come on, shots, this and that." And then he'd be like, "Okay," just so people would stop like hounding you and then always regret it. And I'm like, I'm so happy being sober. Like I like waking up and feeling good. Yes, my Frankenstein's one of my favorites. I'm waiting for my watch hours to repopulate and then I should be. Yeah, so the ring moves around to mark the beginning and the end. See that? No, it actually turned out to not have anything to do with my body weight at all. I actually have a health condition that completely affected it, and that's why I was getting so sick from it. So, thanks, but no. I would need to make a Canadian flag before I make an American flag. I'm knitting a hat right now. Yeah, good for you. Orange head, purple shirt. Oh, this one? This is Jackie. It's the female version of this one. The candy corn, I don't sell the finished items. I'm gonna put them. That's a little wrong, maybe. Um, I just sell my patterns. Ugh, yeah, goof. Mm-mm. I don't want to talk about my health tonight. I just have I have a chronic illness, and we'll leave it at that. How long have I been doing this for? Like all of this? 10 years. No, my manager actually gets mad at me for bringing up my chronic illness, but if you go back and watch any of my previous live streams, there's usually a good segment where we talk about my chronic illness, but Goof is like a fucking idiot, you know? Like a real dumbass. Yeah, the crossed wires. Do I like any sports? I like lacrosse. I like watching lacrosse. The candy corn's your favorite one? Really? Well, I wouldn't say I was a partier at all. I would just go to like socialize with my friends, but I've been knitting since like middle school, so and then it was just my business kept growing, so I just kept doing it. And I didn't really get any joy out of like drinking, so this was a little bit better for me. Okay, so see how we are at the end of the round now? So then you just move it over to the other one. Now I start the next round. I know I could do it with my eyes closed. There's been times when I was prepping for markets or I'd be so exhausted, I would literally close my eyes and I would just knit like this. And I would like sleep knit because my eyes were so tired. You guys really want me to sell them that bad? That would be so cool. But like the whole shearing, getting wool from a sheep, like it's actually a huge process. You would need so many to get a lot. Wow, that's really cool. Um, I sell the patterns, you guys. There is a ton of money in selling crochet patterns, and I make a lot of money from that. So if I were to do orders and try to sell my finished items, I would be working 10 times harder. And then I would have to add shipping on top of that, plus potential like fraud orders and things like that that are really difficult to deal with. Plus, my overhead would probably quadruple. So, I don't know. I've sold about $100,000 worth of patterns. So, I think some people want them. I taught myself how to knit. I would have to charge a crazy amount. Patterns, instructions basically for how to crochet this and get the same final result. This year, I don't think I've done very many this year. I think I've done one, two, three, maybe only three, four, or five patterns this year. How do you clean it? It depends what it's made from, but you can probably just throw it in the wash, right? And like I'm not even selling a lot, so the thing is that there is like so much more space to actually like make more money on it. That's so funny. Do you? No. I have thought of doing a book. I do want to do like a little Halloween book with like little Halloween characters. Um, I'm just like, that's going to take a lot of time. So I don't know when I would start it. Oh, you didn't like, I still really like my shirt from the last live. Watch any movies. Yes. Voicemails for Isabel. Bawled my eyes out. Um, Mermaids. Finished that one. That's about it because every night I put on Widow's Bay before I go to sleep and I'm like falling asleep the whole time. What about you? Did you watch anything? Next week I'm going to see Obsession if it's still in theaters, which I really hope it is. My shirt is in the wash. Oh, that would be cute. Candy corn, only sell the pattern. Don't wear it again? Well, I have a new one coming. It's very similar. I am going to be wearing that again, you guys. I love that shirt. Obsession. Yeah, I can't wait to go see it. Why do the Americans not respect Canada? I don't know. Everyone's so up in arms. My bestseller is this pumpkin man right beside me. Yes, you can own guns in Canada. After it got explained. Oh my god. Voicemails for Isabel. I can't. It was just so I was like crying the whole way through. Like just ugly crying. I love Widow's Bay. It's so good. I've never had candy corn. Maybe for when my monetized live, I'm gonna get a bag of candy corn and try it for the first time. Have you guys seen Backrooms? Really? I hear candy corn mixed with peanuts is really good. The movie that made me cry the most is Hatchie. I have never cried like that in my life. In my life. Crying for I couldn't stop crying. I literally could not stop. If like hours after that film, could not stop crying. And then days after, when I would think about it, I would bawl my eyes out. Okay, I'll grab the Frankenstein in a little bit. I just started YouTube not too long ago. I never really posted too much on here to sell patterns. I don't think I get a lot of sales from YouTube. I think most of them just came from my Instagram. I don't know if I would have sold that much if I didn't have social media. I hear everybody hates candy corn for the most part. Euphoria season 3? Is that the one that just came out? I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I would only watch it for Maddie, but I don't care for anybody else. Of course I have an Instagram. It's in my link tree that's in my bio on here. Actually, it might not be. It's just the same name, Kids Knits. Um, I don't know if I like talking about the business side. I'm not like really good at business, so yes, I think that's why it was so sad. Hachi was a true story, and then like just thinking of a dog loving you that much, and like the bond you have with the dog, so special. I also the first time I watched it, my dog had diabetes and cancer, and I had 7 dogs at the time. And so every day was just like, maybe he's gonna die, maybe he's not. So I was already like super emotional. So then 2 years ago, I was like, hey, it's been probably 10 years since I've watched Hachi. I'm gonna watch it again, see if I still cry. And I was like, I probably won't because I know what's gonna happen. And I still cried my eyes out, like could not stop, had like a terrible headache after, couldn't breathe through my nose because there was so much snot, even blowing my nose. Like that movie gets me every time. I don't take requests for finished items. I only sell my patterns. I'm just a pattern designer. I'll probably be on here for like another hour. I don't have any tips because I kind of do everything low quality, but just like film it, and you can follow templates on Instagram too. There is, I don't have a pattern for an octopus, but I did make one on live. So my octopus is sitting up there still. Paddington, yeah. No, je m'appelle Nina. I don't know. That's all I know, you guys. I do have another job. Some kind of woodcraft. No, I wish I could do some sort of woodworking. No, I've never tried 3D printing. I don't really care for that. Thank you. I gotta sell them. But what would you, okay, so curious then, what would you guys pay for my little Cornelia? And what would you pay for the bigger pumpkin man? What would you guys pay? That is Anchor the Octopus, yes. Paddleton. Oh, okay. No, I've never seen that. That's sad. Anything with cancer in it is always so gut wrenching. What would you pay for Frankenstein? 60 for that? That's a lot. I know, I think about that too. Like I even have the anticipatory grief with my dogs. Like I'll just start bawling my eyes out thinking that one day they're not going to be here. Um oh, a home decor piece. Okay. But I think it's just like once you have one, then and it's your pet's not there anymore, it just creates such a hole. And I think it once you know like that special connection that you have with your pet, it's so hard to go without having a pet anymore. Okay, have I ever bought a woodcraft off of somebody? I don't think so. I don't think so. Nothing lasts forever. So true. Oh my gosh, I would have to sell my Frankenstein, like add $100 to that. I'll show you guys my Frankenstein with me standing next to it so you can see how big it is. Just let me finish my row. I haven't finished Dracula yet. No. I know it's so sad. It's so hard losing a pet. Hello, Running Man. Mhm. I don't know what people sell the candy corns for. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm just, like, curious what people would pay, but I would still set my prices at what I'm gonna set my prices for. Everyone said I was a complete and total idiot for wanting to sell that flower blanket for $2,500, but if it's gonna take me, like, 3 months to make, that's what I would charge it for. That way, I don't get 100 orders for a flower blanket that I'm killing myself to make. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So true, so true. Okay, let me grab the Frankenstein, then you guys can see how big he truly is. Oops, that one fell. In fact, I have two of them. So we'll stand here. I don't like standing up for you guys. I hate when you say stand up. Do a spin. But these are my Frankensteins. So do you see? They're pretty big. This guy's huge. I'm 5'2", and he's like almost 5'2". Like he's enormous. We have the same size head. His head is even bigger. This is a giant plushie because this is like my regular size plushie. So quite a bit bigger, right? Yeah, they are big. Um, not not too long actually. Like maybe 4 hours if I really sat down and did it. Yeah. To a spin. Yeah, they're always like, "Stand up, sweetie, and turn around. Give us a 360." It's like in your dreams. In your dreams. I know on the shelf they look small, but they're very large. They're like a it's like a little toddler. This is his feet on the ground. They're literally like toddler size. Like this is me and my children. These are my sons. Okay? Like that's kind of creepy. It's low key creepy. Yeah, they are twins, but they're not identical. Yeah. 720, I'll take it. Yeah, they are like my twin children. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna let this guy sit with us. This one here. Chewy took my spot though. Put you guys back down there. Fraternal. Yeah, that's the word. I'm gonna put this guy back up here with his little pumpkin guys. Oh, where did that come from? Okay, Chew, I'm gonna kick you off, bud. Say hello, say goodbye. Sorry, buddy. Sit with your sister there. 400 is crazy. Oh, a 720-degree spin. The yarn is $18 a ball for a big ball, but you don't need to use a full ball for a lot of this project. It's so creepy sitting next to me. What fan? Oh, the fan, because it's not hot. It's like a gloomy day here. This hat would probably fit him. Should we try it on? Oh my God, I could model hats on them at my craft shows. Now he's like a hipster Frankenstein. Oh my God, why does this get more unhinged as the time goes by? Anyways, back to it's giving prison Mike. I use Bernat blanket. He looks happier with the hat on. He kind of does, doesn't he? Like, why does it fit him? Should we keep it on? Back to reality. I haven't thought of that song in forever. He's not gonna sit up straight though. Okay. You can have this one. Oops, there goes the blanket. Okay. Oh my God. I feel like that's fair. Yeah, my security's here, so smarten up. Knitting is 2 needles. Crochet is 1 hook. Tying knots, kind of thing. No, he's just my bodyguard on here. 350, yeah, I agree. Does the room ever get dusty? Not really. Yeah. Yeah, if there's any girls that want to date my bodyguard, show yourselves. I think we are all human beings, Kurt. I'm in a state of pure bliss. What about you? True. Yeah. I mean, money's tight for a lot of people, right? Oh no, your AI? Of course, we have states. We have states of craziness. We have states of happiness. We have states of, yeah, soreness, all sorts of states. Are you in a state? That's cool. A drawstring bag. Goodbye. I don't sell them right now. Oh, that is awful. Thank you. Constant state of pain. Uh, my full-time job is being a pain in the ass. What's yours? State of trying to buy candy corn. Maybe I'll do them one day, you guys. Ugh, why am I doing this? I don't even need to purl. I just need to knit. I'll bring this closer again. Let's see this creepy guy a little bit more. Should we show his eyebrows again, though? His little stitch. You can see how hardcore he is. State of denial. Yeah. You live in all 3? Crazy. There's a lot. See, there's so many states. So many. Am I purling? No, I'm not. I'm knitting. You guys are distracting me. I don't think you saw how do you get the eyes to stay? So you poke it through the stitches. There's like gaps between your stitches, like not very big. So there's a post on the back of the eye, and you stick that through, and then on the other side of the fabric, there's a backing that goes onto it, and then you have this little tool that you use and you press really hard and it sinks the eyes in, and that's how they stay on there. Bandana. Interesting. What was that audio? Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay or something like that. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. These are my real nails, believe it or not. Yes, I know that song. And I think to myself. He looks like he's up to something. Look at the chat. Don't look at me. There. Right? Maybe he is. Nothing wrong with being a beard. Yes, my new owl thermometer. It just thrifted. How cute, right? I love yellow, so pick this one up. Me? I'm a mutt. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Wow, that Domo plushie, that's pretty expensive. Is it big? I play solitaire. Does that count? Hi to me. Italian, Scottish, Irish, and some other unknown things. Weird. Can't believe he didn't say that. I'm not. I have my Santa with a short beard. So I think I need to make one with a big beard. He's just got a little mustache. And like without the Santa suit, he kind of looks like the Pringles guy and like Colonel Sanders. So no, I'll just send you my number. It's 310 Pizza Hut. I know. Let's get more people interested in crochet. Yay for your mom. What does she like to make? I'm only a quarter Italian though. Call 310 Pizza Hut and I'll send you a pizza. What? I don't know what that means. Yes, I know Drake and Justin Bieber, not on a personal level, but I know of them. That's your number too? That's my number. Thank you. You guys all had my number. I can't believe there's 100 people here. What the hell? Thank you. Bye, Luna. Oh, thank you. I'm actually having a bad hair day today. It's very dry. That's pretty good though for the Domo. Is the quality good? I do have an Italian side profile. My mom's always like, no, don't get rid of your Roman nose. But it like drives me up the wall. But I think as I get older, I'm like, I don't really care anymore. But when I was younger, I used to think it made me like the ugliest person in the world. And it used to bug me all the time. And I'd always say, as soon as I'm old enough, I'm getting a nose job. But now I'm too scared to get a nose job. You missed me so much. I learned on YouTube. Ooh, the dating apps in Canada are crazy from what I hear. Oh, thank you guys. I feel like, you know what? When I was like always constantly, I would always take a photo of my side profile and then try to edit out the bump. And it would always kind of look a little bit weird, kind of like a who knows. And then I guess because you know how your phone's always listening to you, it kept showing me like TikToks of people like going to get nose jobs and stuff. And just seeing like how fake some of them turned out, I'm like, you know what? I can't do it. I can't do it. And I also can't like, I can't live with the knowledge of like what cutting this open and like sand like grinding this down and like breaking your like I just can't do it. Did you get it? You had oh, the dating is a bad time. I was like, "You got a nose job?" My lips are natural, yes. I have not had filler or Botox because I'm also too scared to do it. Yep, this is my son actually. Yeah, it's got character, right? I like my nose from the front though. I think for me it's because my nose looks different from both sides, right? Like this side looks different from this side. So, I think like one side it actually looks bigger than the other. But then like you get that done and you can't undo it. So that's why I'm like, no, I can't. And then I did hear like you can put filler up here. But then if I did that, like I feel like my nose would look so weird too, right? And then apparently there's like things if you put the needle in wrong, you could go blind. So I was like, not really gonna mess with that. At least they don't have a toupee. That is so true. Very valid. Oh my God. Crazy if that's actually true about your nose. Candy corn. Yeah. I don't know where he went. Do you like really like candy corn or something? Guys, relax. Just as like a young kid, I was always upset about my nose. Now I would not do it. One, because I don't have the money. Two, because like I said, you can't undo it. Although I did see a girl who had a nose just like mine and she got it done, but all she did, she kept the tip. She just shaved down her bump and it looked good, but she didn't look like herself anymore, even. Please exchange. I know it is. It is. It's fine. That's cool. No. I only sell my patterns, you guys. I should go live more often. I think this will be my last one for a couple days. And then the next one that I come on, I'll be monetized, which is going to be so exciting because we'll see what that's all about. Um, but yeah, I've really enjoyed going live, even though I get a lot of hate on here, but like whatever. My mom did a bunch of stuff like this. I think about any of it. Yeah, so true. Like after watching Botched, it's really hard to just be like, yep, let's do it. My sister, not tonight. I can't believe you're watching this either. I'm not making any money from this right now. So I wasn't going to come on here, but I still have 1,000 watch hours to go until I'm fully monetized. I'm making a hat right now. Um, but yeah, so I mean, hours still count, right? That's good. I mean, I have banned a lot of phrases and words. Um, so maybe that helps. But bye, I guess. You guys want to see my sister play guitar? Okay. Do you guys know though, if I like go live with her, can I kick her off at any point? If like I start the live? Because if she gets a little too crazy, I'm gonna kick her off. Oh my god, I like hearing that. My whole goal is to help people find a calming hobby. Michael Jackson. Okay, okay. I'll think about selling my patterns. Don't read your comments. Are you upset that I'm not reading your comments? Oh, I know. The comments don't really bug me when they're hate comments. Hello. My sister is not that crazy. I just think like I don't know how she would act on here. No, I'm not from Chicago. Are you from Chicago? Ooh, and then I should invite them all to come on live and see what they look like. I know you're not going to buy a pattern. I know, I know. How can you be completely in love with me if you've never met me? You're from Chicago? Shut up, Sam. Are you? I'm try I like yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be like crazy, so I hope it's chill. Oh god. A blanket or underwear, those are two like vastly different items. That's cool. Um, Hawaii. I like the Eagles. Oh my goodness. Well, I would hope that they would like me because I'm the ones that, brought them into existence. Tan. Oh, like these guys up here? Well, they're reindeer. So, is that what you mean? I know. I do believe most of it are like little bots or whatever. Oh no, I forgot where I was. Somebody peed themselves? Their existence is a curse? I don't know. Do you think they would curse me? The puppet master? I don't know if I could make Annabelle. I don't know if I would want to. I don't know if I want to bring that energy into my life. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you caught me, Sam. Yeah, Hotel California is good, but I like One of These Nights, and I also like Try and Love Again. Mario. I don't know. Oh, thank you. A Christian channel. So what would you do on there? Do you read like Bible verses and stuff? Does your grandkid like cursed, weird, spooky things? No, John, that was the wind. My patterns are in my Etsy shop, which is linked in my YouTube bio. I don't want to wear something cute. I want to wear my Scott Calvin outfit. What do you guys want me to be in, like a low cut shirt and some short shorts? That would be cool, Cinderella. Ooh. No, I won't be telling you that story. That's in the past. It's just two people that didn't realize they weren't right for each other, you know? Kind of like have been with somebody for so long and you're like, well, there's this much time in it, so I guess you just keep going. And then one day you realize, no, you don't have to do that. That's actually not how it works. I developed it. The long run, yeah, that's a good one. Cute and comfy. Even the freak with the hat is calming for you. I used to worry a lot, and I used to hurry a lot. Thing is, like, the Eagles have so many hits. I love it. This girl did. Killer plushies? Well, that's like Chucky. Thank you. My clothes are fine. He kinda does. He kinda does look like a little. My voice isn't annoying. I find my voice so annoying, you guys. Thank you. I went more subtle today. A lot less eyeliner than I normally do. Yeah, exactly. I tell the clothes who are boss. Who's boss? If only I knew how to speak. Oh, cute. Did you give it to them yet? Costa Rica. I went to Costa Rica once when I was 9, 9 years old. Went to Manuel Antonio. I don't know where else. San Jose? I have no clue. Don't really remember. Thanks. I like my sense of humor too. Yeah, I know. Like when you actually hear it back on the recording and you're like, oh my God, who is this? It's so, you're like, I'm so sorry. You guys have all been listening to me for so long. Do you like penguins? Okay, but are you going to give it to them? I've not been to Michigan, no. I went to a butterfly farm. It was like this cafe, I think, and then it was like really high up. I remember the bus ride was so sketchy. I think we took a bus and there was like a butterfly thing there. I have so many pictures of the butterflies cuz back then it was disposable cameras that we used. So all my disposable film is iguanas and butterflies. Um no, when I went to Costa Rica. And then I think there was a place called Turtle Island that we went to. That was nice. Took the boat there. You're missing out on so much of Michigan. I have some knitting friends over there. Actually, somebody posted, I think there was like an island in Michigan. Was it Michigan? And it's like this island, I could be wrong, it could be a different place, that there's no cars. So everybody rides a bike. And then people, I think, with like mobility issues or something can have a electric bike. Is that true? I've never been to Quebec, no. Yes, Mackinac, right? That's the one? Mackinac? I don't know how to say it. No cars. Yeah. So you guys know this. Isn't that so cool? Have you guys been there? The food where? Mackinac? Is that how you say it? Oh, I would love to. I want to go to after watching Widow's Bay. I said, I'm like, I just want to go live in a little island like that. I am from Canada, yeah. Horses and bikes though, because there's like this girl. She's been coming up on my Instagram. Um, and I think she owns like a bakery or like a cookie store or something like that. And so it's like, oh, sir, it's on Apple TV. Um, she'll be like, "Oh, day a morning in my life," and she'll like it's like her bike ride to work. She had to grab something and then bike all the way back. And I was like, "Wait, this is so cool! Like this is so cool. It must be like so chill over there." So people live there like full time? I don't know how much more I need to knit of this. I'm gonna try this on and see. I don't know. I don't think I would crochet my own hair. Is it, like, quite touristy too? Goodbye, Kev. Thank you for coming in. Oh, this one's tighter on the thing. I might do one more round and then no, I might start decreasing right now. No, I'm not really into the K-dramas. Oh, it's fancy schmancy? Mm, that's kinda cool, though. Yeah, talk to Kaffer about all your anime, K-pop thingy-mabobs, you guys. This red is a good color on me? Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, depending on what needles you're using, it can hurt. Oh. What? Oh, that's a solid hat. Yeah, it is a solid hat. No, I wouldn't live in Antarctica. Good morning. Hi. That's a good joke. I'm from Canada. It's 10 o'clock here. Like a Sphinx cat? South Africa. Oh, that's a little bit nuts. Crazy. Yeah, used to do little bear hats and pumpkin hats and like a little fox hat for kids and babies. I live very rural actually. A brand name for my toys? No. Texas. Why do you guys think I live in Vancouver? I've seen those like really cool kind of like the helmet covers that are crocheted that are like frogs and things like that. I really like those. I know. Okay, I'm just being silly. There's only one city on the West Coast? No, there is not. What accent? The Wisconsin accent? No, I can't. And the more you ask, the more you get put into timeout. One together, one together, one together, one together, one together. Shrek and Donkey, that'd be good. I'm from heaven. Where are you from? But the same is true for any major city. Yeah, maybe. I don't really like going to Vancouver, to be honest. I'm good. How are you doing? You been to heaven? It's nice there, isn't it? Texas. Yeah, I know, but not a very good accent. I think I screwed up on my decreases here. Whoopsies. What do people in Texas sound like? Actually, my mom's friend lives in Texas. I feel like everybody says Vancouver is so nice. I think it depends. This guy would take me like 4 to 6 hours. A hat doesn't take that long though. Ooh, Norway. Victoria. Mm-hmm. I would say so. The island. Yeah. Oh no. I don't know. You guys all think that I have random ass accents too. You sound Canadian. Sorry. How do Canadians say sorry? Sorry. I don't know about the friendliness thing. No, I can't sing a song. I don't sound Canadian, but I don't sound American either. I just sound like a human being. Like, what does a Canadian sound like, though? Neutral. Exactly. Neutral. I think people think that we all talk like those East Coast accents. I sound like an alien. Maybe I am an alien. About. How about that, folks? You think I'm just going to say a boot? I've never heard a Canadian ever say a boot. I've never heard that. Only on like a Canadian TV show that's trying to like be a very terrible stereotype of Canadians. A? I don't feel like I say A though. Like, like good weather, we've been having A. Like I never say that. I don't say A at the end of my sentence. Yeah, A. Like, mm-mm. The newfie. Mm-hmm. 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 First of all, you guys, it's not spelled A like that. It's this. Get it right. Oh, yeah, eh? Yeah, so true. A boot. No, it's not. It's unnatural when I say A. Let's try on this hat, eh? I feel like that's also like so much Canadian is like just like hockey bro. Sounds like hockey bro now, you know? This will be like a very fitted hat. I could have done like maybe one more row. But yeah, this is cute, right? And then I could add a little pom-pom with the remainder. Pom-pom would be very cute. Love. Okay, bud. Let's put on this hat, eh? It looks amazing, eh? Yeah. Snap like that. March. How fair. I don't know. Don't go too fair. It's like, somebody said when it was, like, mixed with their accent, it's a lot. Wear the cap again? I'm from heaven, where are you from? I don't say "a," you guys. I haven't said that in years. I feel like my sister says "a." Yeah, eh? I say "hey" at the end, um, I think, instead of saying "a." Such a good idea, eh? In years, you say "a"? No, I haven't said it in years. Okay. I don't know if I used to say it. You guys, I don't know. No, I haven't made anything related to the World Cup. Well, this one's taking me 131 minutes, but that's not like typical for me. Ugh, I don't want to. That's his name. Nelk Voice. I don't know if I support some of their stuff, but some of it was funny, but like the party boy stuff is like not for me. Okay. America's poisonous food. I mean, I don't think Canada's food is any better. Oh, hi. Hi. Who's my ex? Kyle? No, I don't know him. I just used to watch those videos like years ago. Do they still make YouTube videos? Are they still on YouTube? Okay, I'm very sorry if that actually happened to your dog, but like you can't put it in here 800 times. Well, how would you know it's poison? Like what is in it that's clearly poison? Letterkenny? I've never actually fully watched it. They were big back in the day, like when I was watching that like 7 years ago. Oh, Berta accent would probably be a little bit more, yeah. That's yeah, it is. It's the frat boy for me. Like that's not not an interest for me. Like drinking a ton and stuff. So I did like their prank videos though. Like when they would go to the grocery store and like prank people. I liked that. I thought that was kind of funny, even though it was kind of mean too. Trailer Park Boys are very Canadian. That's true. Oh, I feel like I do say like a lot. Like sometimes I can just like say like a lot, but you don't really like realize that you're like saying it all the time. It's just like kind of like a natural thing to like say it all the time. But like if you don't like me saying that, then I'll like just completely stop like saying it. A. Yeah, I'm from Yellowknife. How did you know that? It's just like it is a sign. Now I'm gonna say like so many times of I think lower intelligence, but yeah, exactly. Just the filler, which is hard. You just have to practice speaking more. And I think people try to talk too fast. Maybe they get nervous or something. So if you're just like slowing down, might be better. I do not look like Taylor Swift at all. Oh, I look like I like Taylor Swift, or I am Justin Bieber's cousin. You guys, how do you know all this about me? Don't tell anybody though. I don't want like people to just start liking me because I'm Justin Bieber's cousin. What are you guys saying? Oh, I know. I'm just sorry. I'm just sewing this up. It's my Yellowknife accent. I know, eh? Bieber talks about me all the time. I told him not to because I don't want my knitting page to blow up just because I'm Justin Bieber's cousin. Like, I want to be known for my creepy dolls, not because a bunch of believers want to get closer to him. The scary thing is that somebody is going to watch this and probably believe that. A separate monitor? Well, I do have it down here. That's why I keep looking off to the side because I'll read it on there sometimes, but even that's really small. I guess I could try to zoom in on that, right? I don't have that many plushies. Or I don't know, like 15 maybe. I hate those the cousins that are like that. Yeah. 1 a.m. What are you doing? No, I'm actually not related to Sydney Sweeney. That's one I won't claim. No, I don't. It's just me and this guy. It's kind of fun to start a rumor though, isn't it? Like it's kind of fun to like start a little white lie if it's harmless. You know, like somebody you're never going to see again. My voice is so cool. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. My cousin Sydney Sweeney. I can't. Can't. It's so hard having a famous cousin. And I have two famous cousins. Actually, you know what? I do have a cousin. He's not famous, but he was an actor and he was in some pretty well known movies. And then my other cousin was as well. He was in a hockey movie where he played the monkey that played hockey. But they were not like famous people. But I do have cousins in the film industry. Yeah, exactly. I'm only against lies that hurt people. My sister doesn't knit though, no. If she pops into the chat every once in a while and then people like it, and so she said she's like, "Oh, well, we can stream together and I'll play the guitar." No, my cousin isn't famous. They were just talking about Justin Bieber, but he's not really that famous, so just need abs. Is the CW even around though anymore? Airbud? No, Airbud is a dog. My cousin is a monkey. Played a monkey. Thomas, how do you know? I don't know what kind of music my sister plays. We'll have to have her on here. Yes, I have a twin. I have two twins. I have two twin sisters that are my twin. Isn't that crazy? Life is never boring. If life is boring, that means you're boring. I know, it's because we have the same color hair, isn't it? No, there's three twins of me. Not triplets. We're three twins. It's a very rare thing, but it happened to me. Bud Light commercials. Maybe it's not really Nina. Maybe it's the twin tonight. I don't know where my sister is tonight. I think she's taking a break from my live streams. Yeah, all the twins look like me. I think because I've been on here for so long. Usually when I'm on here for this long, it starts lagging a little bit. Okay, now that this is all sewn up, it actually matches his pants. This would be a better one for him. He would be matching better. I'm from heaven. Where are you from? Oh my God, thank you. 2 twins and a clone. Yes. You're into knitting now? That's good. I'm not even a hat person, you guys. I never wear hats. I've knit probably like hundreds and hundreds of hats, and I'm not a hat person, but this one is cute. This will be a really cute hat. This is great for winter. This is perfect fall winter hat. Love it. Comfy, cute, a little bit of texture, but like still just cute and pretty. Love it. Okay. Now the real question is, do I stay on here or do I go to bed? Like it's kind of giving, it's time for sleepy face, you know? Thank you. I love my reindeer too. I know these are good hats. I knit good quality hats, you guys. I actually have a full cupboard of hats. Do you guys want to see my hat cupboard? Go to bed. I do need my beauty sleep. No, we're not triplets. We're 3 identical twins. I don't get what you guys don't understand about that. It's not that hard. Okay. The thing is, I have a lot of multiples because I'm actually going to rip all the hats out. That's my plan, is to rip out my excess hats. But we'll just go over there together. We'll walk to the hat cupboard. Where did all this yarn come from? Okay, I'll show you what else is in here. My flower pillows. I have a free tutorial for this. Okay. Who's your famous aunt? And then these are all the hats. So I knit this one not too long ago. This is a good one too. It's so dark over here. This one's nice and loose. And the pom-pom. We like the pom-pom. If you're leaving, adios. I'm not in California. This one is one of my patterns. I'm going to rip this one out though. This is my olive beanie pattern. You guys like my little tags? Aren't they nice? Fused. Yeah, me and my twin are fused at the head. Can't you see her? This one would be like a looser fit. This is kind of cute though. This is actually a nice hat. I know, people used to buy my hats all the time. It's so dark over here. I guess I could turn on the light. Oh my God. So bright. Because I just don't wear them. This is my Winslow beanie pattern. Cute, loose, thinner knit. This one is 100% wool though, so this would be like more itchy like people are talking about, but it's actually not that bad. Cute though, right? This one still has the tag on from when I used to sell them. Wow. You think I should sell my beanies? My winter hats? But do people still wear toques? This is my old logo. This is old. I do kind of like the wood tags better than these tags, but this one's kind of cute too. I have a lot of colors. I did do a bluish one. We did this one on live stream. Pretty, right? These are the ones I think I'm gonna rip out because this color never sold. So back when I first started, I spent like, I think $3,000 on merino wool, which is like the expensive stuff. And this is one color that people didn't really um, purchase. Why are you wearing them if you want to sell them? Well, what's wrong with wearing it? I don't wear them. I store them in my cupboard, but I'm modeling it right now. People just don't like this one, but I don't know why. Like, I think it is kind of cute, right? It's different, which means no. Okay, we'll put those ones back in. This is the cheaper yarn. This is the cheaper yarn. This is a $40 hat, okay? And then this one would be like a $65 hat because of the difference in yarn. That's why I used to do every single color. Like a lot of people would say if you're going to do markets, you should do like a color scheme kind of thing so people don't get overwhelmed with choices. So say they have like 5 colors to pick from, they're more likely to pick a color because they'll be overwhelmed with too many colors. But I literally did every single color because like somebody would come along and they'd want dark green. They would want like this and they'd put it on and then they'd try on this one and their eyes would pop. So you need colors. These are like the ones that never ever sold too. These are all so old. Um, so that's why I don't have a lot of colors in my cupboard right now. But like this one's really cute too. And like for 40 bucks, a little winter hat, that's still like this is great. I'm talking Canadian. So that's the thing. I talk Canadian prices, even cheaper in American. No, I know you guys can't try them on. But if you know your colors, like will be fine. That's one thing that's hard about selling online too. I never really sold a lot online, and I think it was probably like for that reason. But if you have like a model wearing them and then you say like the model's head circumference is 24 inches or whatever it is, then that's fine. Yes, I am the one that made these. Why are we strange? Vegan wool? I've not heard of that. I'm a hat person. I don't feel like I'm a hat person. This one never sold too, and I absolutely loved this one. However, if you look at the yarn, do you see how it's all going fuzzy like that? This was so expensive. I think I paid almost $50 for this yarn. Just for this yarn, $50 for that. And it just like, are you kidding? Are you joking? That's why I like the Malabrigo line because it doesn't get fuzzy like that. Like this hat has been sitting, I think I knit this one up like 4 years ago and it's still in good condition. Yeah, for $50 yarn. So not all merino wool is made the same. This is like the sugar bush yarn, and this was my favorite at the time too. So these are like the only hats I have available right now. Oh, this brown one is kind of cute too. Brown's a good neutral. I love this hat pattern. It kind of reminds me of like a beehive, but it's so loose and cozy. I really like this. I know I need to sell them though, and I don't sell them. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll throw some up in my Etsy. I don't know. Crazy price for the yarn, right? Are these windproof? I don't know. I can't send it back though. You'll buy a few for sure. So anyways, there's a couple more in here, but we're not going to go through them. And then this is where I store all my cotton yarn too, as you can see. No, there's nothing better than merino wool. It's the best. I love it. At one point, this entire bookshelf was completely full of hats. Completely full of hats. I did sell some at like a winter market at an art gallery, but I had them on for super cheap. And then look at the little baby hats. Look how tiny. Aren't these cute? What bear? Oh, this? This is a frog I made. Nobody ever wanted the frog. It's Toad, actually. It's like a little snuggler for little kids, so it's like a snuggie thingy, but nobody liked it. Kind of looks like me a little bit. It's cute. Maybe I'll give it to my nephew just for him to have. Oh, wow. I remember that phone call. Did you? Adios. If you found the link to my shop, though, my shop is only patterns, it's not finished items. So if you purchase a pattern thinking that it's going to be a hat, it's not. Evil twin? No, I looked up the corn people though, and it was kind of like low key scary. Also, earwormers. This is my pattern too, you guys. I don't think people wear these anymore. But they are like pretty cute. Or like when your hair is up, but if you don't like hats, I don't know. Okay, but just know if you purchase anything from my Etsy shop, you're not getting a finished item. It's just a pattern. Read the policies, please. Oh, wow, that one's a lot smaller. How do we feel about pom-poms too, you guys? Yes. If you like, I like when I have my hair up in a messy bun and then have the pieces down and then have the ear warmer on. That's cute. Hello, thanks for subbing. Oh, and then I've never showed you guys this either. My little soap saver bag. So this is made out of cotton. And you know when you've used your soap for a really long time in the shower and you get stuck with like those little slivers and like you can't really do anything with them? Well, you would put them in your little soap bag and then pull the drawstring and then you use it like a little loofah. And it's kind of like exfoliating. But yeah, and it looks like a strawberry. Isn't that cute? Or no? I have also a tutorial for this on my page too. Yeah, I used to make just plain bags for that, but then I was like, wait, I don't even know how I made a strawberry one day. I just kind of did. And then I was like, this is adorable. Like, right? And it's like you could use it even like keep it open and stick your hand in, and then it's still easy to use too. And like this stays very soapy and 100% cotton, so it's antibacterial, so it's great in the shower. And yeah, you could just whatever use it like kind of like a loofah, and it's better for you than a loofah because a loofah is just plastic crap, right? So, but nobody, this pattern, I think I've maybe sold like 5 copies of this pattern, and I think I do have the free tutorial on my page. It doesn't turn your skin red, no, because the color doesn't transfer. So, um, yeah, you're fine. I know nobody wants my items. How sad. I use bar soap too, but like when it's a little sliver, you can put it in there and it works. Yeah, it would be kind of cute. I think enticing for like kids to learn how to wash because people should be washed like wash behind your ears, everything. So that's a cute little pattern. Also, I was gifted this one, this little dinosaur. I still need to make it. Oops. Oh, I have a sock back here too. I feel like I'm giving ADHD right now. Do you like the toad? I like him too. I think he's cute. He's just kind of chill. A strawberry baby hat? I should, like with like the little petals on the bottom. That would be really cute. But you guys always ask me like, can you knit me socks and whatever, but this is one sock that I knit. Pretty good, right? Like it's hard to knit a sock. Look at that heel. I think I messed up on um sewing the toe a little bit, but that's okay. I just never made a second one, but I made a sock. I only sell my patterns. I don't sell finished items. You know what? I kind of do enjoy building IKEA furniture. I don't know why. I think because it's like you follow the rules, and I like following rules. These are nice socks. This is so pretty. I put these two yarns together. Yours are like, I don't care. I don't know where the second yarn went though for it. It's like somewhere in here. But this, I paired two together. So this sock yarn, like look how tiny this is. What I was using before, like this. Do you know how long this takes to knit, you guys? A long time. Yes, you do need two socks, but I never did it. So what about the hats I didn't sell? What am I going to do with them? I've been ripping them apart and I'll show you in my other cupboard in my closet what I've been doing with all that. Erin Brockovich, yes, she's a queen. Did you watch the movie or do you know the real Erin Brockovich? Okay, let me just tidy up this cabinet because things are getting crazy in here now. Oh, I sell everything. Um, I was just showing you guys my hats though. This is like show and tell. And I'm debating selling my finished items, but right now I'm just a pattern designer. Okay, we're going to the other closet. This one, we're bored of this one. Oh, wait. But the chicken. Who was here for the chicken one? I'm supposed to make a chicken apron out of this. I know. I need to put a sign. I'm not really into that. No, not no. Vishal, no, thank you. Yes, Julia Roberts, the real Erin Brockovich. It's kind of like a room tour, yeah. Do you want the room tour? I'm gonna stop singing though. We're bored. Okay, we're moving. So I'm not going to show you inside my closet because it's an actual nightmare. This is where products go to die. Okay. Um, let's see what we've got in here. Scrap yarn, project bags. These are really good. Okay, more scrap yarn I did not know I had. Somebody's leg. A gauge swatch for a blanket I made. This was a bat ear at one point. I'm from heaven. Where are you from? No, my kitchen is too nice to show you. Okay. That's not what I was gonna show you guys though. The dog? Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, there's your leg. I'll ship it back to you. Okay, so let me just get these scraps out of the way. Oh, I finally found my glasses. Thank God. All right, now I can see a little bit better. I just know my mom's gonna text me and be like, "You are such an idiot." But I am my father's daughter. Anyways. Okay. So here's all my scraps. These used to be hats and I ripped them all out. You guys were like, why would you do that? So, like, I don't even know what this one was for. I think I was making a kid's hat. Two dogs. Two dogs. Those are my dogs. Keep the glasses? Okay, you're right. I could see so much better with these on. Just goes to show you how crooked my ears are, though. I'm Harry Potter. Okay, where I'm from heaven, where are you from? Okay, so I'm gonna knit all of these into a scrap yarn scarf, not a sweater. I know they're not because I have crooked ears. One is higher than the other, okay? So I have this issue with all glasses that I wear. But I've been making granny squares with my other scraps. So I actually have all these really cool squares that I was also going to join to make some sort of scarf. However, I don't know if these are like nice. No, they love me the most. Really? You guys think this is cool? Maybe. You notice that about my ears? Yeah, it kind of sticks out a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, so I've used all of my like nice merino wool to make all these like scrap granny squares, and I have so many, but I don't know if I should make them into like a blanket or if I should make them into a scarf. I don't even know what this is. I love how I've dropped so many viewers now. I do this a lot. This is what I do. So anyways, that's what's in here. That's why I'm ripping apart all those hats so I can get my little scrap balls and like make something else with them. Make a decision about what? I can't. I have decision paralysis. Okay? Anyways, this is quite the color. It is getting late, yeah. Somebody's gonna think these are my real glasses. Anyways, um, we should probably, I know, like a really cool balaclava or something. Because I knit too much. I actually don't knit enough. That's the problem. These make really good eyes too, like on my scarecrow. I'm not that if I showed you this closet, it's not organized. There's a lot of stuff. Because I want to redo this closet. That's the closet organizer that the previous owner had in here. It's like great for a blanket, but no, it's not good for me. So, like, I want to rip the closet organizer out and maybe put like a desk in here. I know. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to work. But I really should go to bed. Okay, well, I can't fit that back where it needs to go. Anyways, these are Santa's glasses, actually. So, do you want to see more of the plushies or do you guys not care? I love my scarecrow. I'm making the mini scarecrow right now. I'll show you. I'm going to turn off my overhead light though because it's a little jarring and you can really tell that I'm 33 when my overhead light's on. But I'm making the mini scarecrow, so I've done his boots and his arms. Thank you. I'm so glad you think I'm entertaining. I know you guys like the candy corn. Don't. There's not a huge spider. I will kill myself if there's a spider. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. All right. Well, I'm just happy I finished up this one tonight. It looks so pale. I love Halloween too. How do I get into doing this stuff? It's so fun. You just have to find a tutorial that gives you all the information, then just start. I don't know if Mr. Wonderful would like want to put money towards that, you know? Oh, I'll tell them you say that. I don't know. What if I age really well at 40? I feel like my mom aged really well. So there's hope for me. When did I start knitting? Like 10-ish plus years ago. I have a couple beginner tutorials, but not like right from the beginning, day one, you want to learn how to crochet kind of thing. Let's sit this way. And that will be a little bit better. Oh, my back. I just cracked it. Did you guys hear that? Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna like turn super ugly when I'm 40, but maybe. That would be like a new chapter in life. You heard a pop? It was my back hip bone. So good. Oh, did you hear that one? True. Do I have a good aura? Or is it evil? Yeah, exactly. Because it holds so much and it makes it cold and it's easy. When you close it, you have a little handle and it's perfect when you need to hydrate. Or a farming. How many points did I lose? I am slightly evil. You can ask a lot of people that. True, true, true. But I don't see how he would invest in this. It wouldn't do anything. I've never had a Stanley before. I couldn't. Once they started making the parodies about like the giant jugs, I was like, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I can always make an ugly ski mask. Witchcraft evil, yes, that's the kind. An evil thing that I've done? I can't tell you guys. I really can't. Well, my baseline is dehydrated, so I actually do need to drink a lot of water. My body doesn't hold on to liquids. Ah. Okay, any hooter. Yeah, he is. I wish you would casino live stream. I don't think you can though. Somebody was telling me. Anyways, guys, almost 11. I take electrolytes every day. Everyone's always trying to push the creatine. Any hooter is fine to say, right? Like that's not like a bad thing to say. I feel like my like parents just people used like boomers, they're always like any hooter. I think it's time to end the live because it's 10:47. This is quite late. But you guys, I really hope you return next time because it should be anywho. Yeah, anywho. I know, I guess the owls will cancel me. Um there they are. Do you like them? Um should be monetized. So I think I'm actually off of my full-time job for all of July, which is crazy, which means I can annoy you guys for all of July. So next time I'm on here, probably what day is it? Friday? Probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll put a post about it. And it'll be my first monetized live. So thank you so much for spending your time with me and helping me get watch hours because like we hit a milestone, you guys. Woohoo! Yeah, it's almost Saturday. I don't know. I think I'll start earlier for sure because I know that's really late on the East Coast and that's kind of crazy, but I usually start like around 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, are you? Thank you. Oh my god, I don't actually know how to answer that. I don't know the answer to that question. Wait, what? I'm not a Twitch streamer. Ooh, a mukbang? Just eat a bunch of food? I don't know. Okay, anyways, that's it for me. Bye. Everyone say goodbye. Oh, the new fees. Half-hour time zone? What? That's so weird. Oh my god. Have a good night, you guys. Bye. Thanks so much for coming on here. I don't know how to cross stream though. I don't know how to do that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, bye bye.